How car engine works. For most people, a car is a thing they fill with gas that moves them from point A to point B. But have you ever stopped and thought, how does it actually do that? What makes it move? Unless you have already adopted an electric car as your daily driver. The magic of how comes down to the internal combustion engine. That thing making noise under the hood. But how does an engine work exactly? Specifically, an internal combustion engine is a heat engine. In that it converts energy from the heat of burning gasoline into mechanical work, or torque. That torque is applied to the wheels to make the car move. Engines have pistons that move up and down inside metal tubes called cylinders. Imagine riding a bicycle, your legs move up and down to turn the pedals. Pistons are connected via rods to a crankshaft, and they move up and down to spin the engine's crankshaft. The same way your legs spin the bike's pedal, which in turn powers the bike's drive wheel, or car's drive wheels. Depending on the vehicle, there are typically between 2 and 12 cylinders in its engine, with a piston moving up and down in each. Where engine power comes from. What powers those pistons up and down are thousands of tiny controlled explosions, occurring each minute, created by mixing fuel with oxygen and igniting the mixture. Each time the fuel ignites is called the combustion, or power stroke. The heat and expanding gases from this mini explosion push the piston down in the cylinder. Almost all of today's internal combustion engines are of the 4-stroke variety. Beyond the combustion stroke, which pushes the piston down from the top of the cylinder, there are 3 other strokes: intake, compression, and exhaust. Engines need air to burn fuel. During the intake stroke, valves open to allow the piston to act like a syringe as it moves downward, drawing in ambient air through the engine's intake system. When the piston reaches the bottom of its stroke, the intake valves close, effectively sealing the cylinder for the compression stroke, which is in the opposite direction as the intake stroke. The upward movement of the piston compresses the intake charge. The 4 strokes of a 4-stroke engine. In today's most modern engines, gasoline is injected directly into the cylinders near the top of the compression stroke. In either case, just before the piston reaches the top of its travel, known as top dead center, spark plugs ignite the air and fuel mixture. The resulting expansion of hot-burning gases pushes the piston in the opposite direction during the combustion stroke. This is the stroke that gets the wheels on your car rolling, just like when you push down on the pedals of a bike. When the combustion stroke reaches bottom dead center, exhaust valves open to allow the combustion gases to get pumped out of the engine. As the piston comes up again, when the exhaust is expelled, it continues through the car's exhaust system before exiting the back of the vehicle. The exhaust valves close at top dead center, and the whole process starts over again.